Very good afternoon. Nirmala touched on a few things that actually were directly connected to me. One, I'm a retiring teacher. And two, I'm a very strong believer in e-learning. Basically because I cannot keep up with 100 students at 100 different levels. So with e-learning helping me to narrow down and identify students that need the personal attention, takes away my chore of going through script by script, identifying things. So this year, I was given a class of students because one of my colleagues went on maternity leave and I had to carry this class through to O-levels. It was a well-packaged gift with 34 students, 2 E8s and the rest are all F9s. And with 4 months to work with them, you can see the stress. I'm sure many of you share these sentiments with me. I'd like to apologize to schools that are in the upper band from Catholic High, MGS, RI, who don't experience such things. You don't see an F9 from students. But the schools that are in the heartlands, F9 for the bottom class is an everyday thing. And how do we motivate these kids? I find that if I give them homework which is written exercises, they will come back with the usual excuses, forgot to bring the book. Then I have to remind myself to remember to ask them the following day, did you bring it? That means going to the class, and sometimes I don't have lessons with them on the next day. And it goes on, it's a cat and mouse game. But now I don't have to have that problem, because firstly, I have actually approached the problem by looking at what they like best. If you tell them to go into a computer lab and log on, they queue in and they rush into the computer lab. And this is a tremendous support to me, because it's better than getting them to go back to class and bring a new exercise book. I don't have to do anything like that. I just send them into a computer lab and I say, okay, log in, there's a lesson waiting for you. And you can see they're very eager and totally non-disruptive. Working away, I think the video clip captured some of the students of MGS doing the same thing. Alright, so these are things that HeyMath can do for me, which I can't do on my own. To put up programs, put up questions on the web and stuff like that. So what I did was, when these students were given to me, HeyMath helped us by identifying topical lessons for the entire school. I think that helped, because from the topical lessons we realized that there's a big group of students who are actually weak. And I had a good chat with Sheila and I asked her to come in and help me to customize for students who have never tasted success. I have students in my class who have not got a passing grade from Sec 1 all the way through. And I do not know, maybe show of hands, how many of you have those kind of students in the Sec 4 class? Anybody else besides me? Okay, so, it's very difficult to motivate them unless you can let them taste success. So we customized the e-learning online test by giving them a chance to pass.